Okay, hi everyone. I'm doing a what sold video. It'll be the items that sold from February 17th to today. Um, okay, we're gonna start with this one. Hallelujah Trail DVD. This DVD came out of a lot of DVDs that I bought for my friend that does yard sales, and I bought 198 of these. So they average about 15 cents per DVD. So I listed this one up on the 15th, and oh, wait a minute, I actually sold on the 16th. So anyway, sold within a day. And so I basically, so that was a really quick one. So it's given me hope, these DVDs. Oh, what I got myself into, I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna continue listing these things up and see what happens, and you can watch my progress as I go on. Okay, all right. The next thing I sold was Avenue woman's shirt, and this one and the next one is part of the same. One person bought them. She did best offer $20 plus $8 shipping, and let's see here. The first one I put up in August. The last this one here I put up back in June. So it took a while for both of these to sell. When you see this white board like background on the back, I've had that for a while. So I switched my background to the more brown wood stuff, tan wood, whatever color wood you want to call it. And so anyway, I wanted to move these out. Um, I don't have the room to store these for years. But so if they've been in for a while, I'll take a best offer. I only paid $1 for it. All the clothes that you see that I sell, I basically pay $1 for it or less. So okay, so these are gone. Okay, the next item. I sold this beautiful dress. I figured if nobody buys it within a year, it was going to be mine. But then part of me thought, well, heck, I'm not tall enough for it. But anyway, I'm glad that it sold. I listed it up on January 28th and sold on the 17th of February. And I sold it for my asking price of $13.90. I'm not sure who originally sells One World. I haven't been able to figure that out, I guess, or maybe I did at one time and now I totally forgot. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad it sold. It was a beautiful dress. Really nice. It's got a silky, cool feel, and that's because of rayon. Rayon, you know rayon when you feel it is when you put your hand across the fabrics, and also you feel something very cool, like cold like, and that's rayon. And silky, almost silky like. So anyway, um, and it's heavy. It's heavy, to ship and stuff, but it's just a really, it's nice fabric, and I always like this print. I don't know what to call this print except for paisley, so I don't know. But anyway, it seems to be a pretty good seller. Okay, uh, the next item I sold, um, ooh, I had one. Okay, I sold this Dana Birchman shirt, and I've had it in my store since May. So I took a best offer of $8, and they paid $4 shipping. So bye bye, glad to see you both. Okay, next one. I sold this alpaca Pete sweater. When I was looking for comps on this, I didn't see much up there, and I found the store online and stuff. It wasn't too, it wasn't a whole heck of a lot, but it was alpaca, actually made out of alpaca, and I liked it. And I figured if it doesn't sell in a year, it'll be mine. Well, bye bye, it's gone. I listed it up on January 17th. It sold on February 19th, so that one went pretty quick. Um, Very nice. Okay, also eye out for that. I think they do blankets and other stuff too. So anyway, all right. The next item I sold was this Barbara Garfield blazer jacket. I sold it for $9.99. The comps were pretty low on these, on her stuff. So anyway, I just decided to just put it low and see if it'll sell quickly. I actually listed this up in December, and it sold on February 19th. It's got these kind of pocket things going on and stuff. So anyway, sold fairly quickly in my mind, and I got my asking price of $9.99. Okay, this Cold Water Creek top. I had that up since August, and I sold it for my asking price of $9.99. Yeah, nice little lace detail. It took a while to sell, and I think it's because of this background. I think it just has to do with this background being so thick. I didn't really like it because it never seemed to bring out the true colors of the clothing. So okay, next one. This was I got this at an estate sale during the summer. Really, I live out here in part of Southern California where it gets like you know, hot, like really, really hot, like very, very hot. And I went to this estate sale. It was like 105 degrees. I mean, I was dying. Well, we found this and a few other 4-tracks in the garage, and and I bought some other stuff, and I drug it all home. And I had to go back to go get more stuff because I noticed that like there was a Led Zeppelin 4 CD box set that I found the CDs, but it was separate. It was in these little CD cartridges. They were in that, and I had to go back because I saw the box set with the cases and everything in it, but no CDs in it. So I ran back to go get that. Anyway, everything I bought at the estate sale, basically I paid 38 cents for this item. Now I took a best. Now I had it at $49.99, and I just lowered the price recently. Had some watchers on it. You know, nothing was happening, so I lowered it down to $42.99. See if I got any bites. And someone made me an offer for $35, and I took it. Anyway, nice return off of this. I have no way of testing this. Your 4-tracks require a different player than your 8-tracks, but to tell the difference between an 8-track and a 4-track is with an 4-track, you get that little round doohickey up on the left side, and it'll say 4 or something like that, 4-track or something like that. But anyway, you want to check the little spongies, make sure they're there, because you know sometimes the spongies aren't there. So you want to take a look. So I took pictures of that there and stuff. So anyway, I've 8-tracks, 4-tracks, they do pretty good. So I will continue picking these up whenever I see them. So anyway, that is a happy sale. Okay, next item. That's a Lobo. You and me, a dog named Boo. I remember that song. Anyway, I got this record at a yard sale for 50 cents, sold it for $9.99. So it did pretty good. So, and I listed it up actually on, let's see, I listed it on the February 3rd, and it sold on February 20th. So it sold pretty quickly. I thought it might sit for a while, but nope, it sold. Yay. And that actually went to Alaska. My first sale of the year to Alaska. Yay, Alaska. That's part of our resellers bingo that we're doing. And I will do an update video of our bingo sheets on my next video or two. And let you see the progress we're doing. I'm part of the resellers group on Facebook, and we're in little subgroups. In our little group, we decided to do this reseller blackout bingo. And what we do is when we sell to a certain state, we black out on our map the state that we sell. So whoever sells to all the United States, wins. I don't have a prize yet, but we're just doing it for fun. One of the guys, he's in Canada. He's doing all international. So that's pretty interesting to see that. I've only sold one thing internationally this year, so I wouldn't be too good with the international stuff. So anyway, it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. So it's pretty neat. Okay, this next shirt, I sold this for $9.99 at Goodwill. and it's just a plus size. When I picked it up, because usually I like to pick up plus size. And when I was ready to list this up, I'm sitting there going, why did I buy this brand? Well, I listed it up on in November, and it sold February 21st. So it still does okay. I wasn't, I don't know. I think it's a TJ and Maxx brand, I want to say, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. Every once in a while, I'll go in that store to see the brands and stuff. I keep my eyes out for certain brands. Okay. Yes, another Beanie Baby set sold. Okay, this is Pebbles. I had two of these so far, and I think I've got a couple more in the box. I still have to list up. They both sold for $9.99. So, and I got them from a yard sale that I bought all this plush for, was it $29? And so 58 of those are the Beanie Babies cats. And so they've been selling. And so far, I have sold, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I've sold 9 of them. And I made in my pocket so far $47. So I've already paid for the whole batch. And I'm also starting to list up the bigger plush, the other plushes too. And I'm listing up in my eBay store. And I'm also starting to list again in Mercari. Now I've taken about a year off Mercari because I got so frustrated with selling on Posh and Mercari and eBay and Etsy all at one time, and I kept messing up because I would forget when something sells on the other platforms. I would forget to take it off of eBay, and almost got in trouble with eBay because I would forget. So I'm trying to be really careful now to make sure I remove it off quickly off of eBay. There. So anyway, so I'm back on Mercari. And so I'm going to list, I'm not going to put clothing on there. I'm going to focus on the hard goods on there. I'm going to put up the plush and I'll put these movies up and other stuff up on there that's hard goods. I'm going to focus mostly on that rather than the clothing. I joined up a little Mercari group and they did a little poll of what sells the most. And so far, clothing seems to be the biggie. But since clothing goes so quickly on eBay, I just didn't want to mess with it. So I stuck it. So I'm going to stick them up on, just work on Mercari with hard goods and see how that flows there with that. And so far I listed about, 4 or 5 the Beanie Babies. I think another plush or two there. And I've already got people seeing it, views, and people liking them. So that's hopeful. That's really hopeful. I didn't do so well with Bakari last year. I think I would sell about 4 or 5 items out of the month, so it was a struggle. So, but I took a whole year off, so we're back again and see how it is now, and see how long I can do this without going nuts. Okay. The next item I sold here is a Basic Editions. This is actually a Target brand, but I seem to sell these pretty quickly. So I sold it for $9.99. And yeah, well, actually, this one did take a while to sell, but it does sell for me. I listed it back in September, and it sold on February 22nd. So nice shirt. Okay, this one, Pure Energy. I think this is also another Target brand. There, and I listed this back in May, and it finally sold yesterday, February 22nd. So, and they did best offer. I did a best offer because I need to keep flipping the clothes out to keep having room to put the new stuff in. So I gave them a best offer for $7.49, and they took it. So it's like, yay, bye. So if you do best offers, if you do a good, I take maybe a couple dollars off or a little bit more depending on what it is and how long I've had it. And most I do a lot of sales with best offer. I'm really glad that eBay put that up this fall, and it's really been doing good for me, especially when the times are tough. And so right now, a lot of the best offers is pulling me through this month because it's been slow. So, but the best offers has been helping. Okay, next item. Now this is the Worthington. I bought this actually. I had this listed in 2018. Got no sale, no nothing. So I pulled it off, redid pictures, redid the whole listing, and I listed it up back in October, and it sold February 22nd. And they did a best offer for $7, and I took it. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. so, so it's gone. Bye. I'm glad it's gone. Nice shirt though, very nice. Okay. All right, this little necklace here. Let's see. I'm looking down on my journal. I write everything down in this little journal, what I sold. Okay, this came from a jewelry lot I bought in a senior citizen mobile home park. And this lady had oh, bags of vintage jewelry and handmade jewelry and stuff like beaded necklaces. So I think I spent $15 on all these necklaces. And so basically, this little necklace cost me 13 cents. And I still got plenty more to put up or fix. Now, some of the necklaces I got, I think they tried to make the jewelry or something like that, as a hobby or whatever. And so some of it's not matching up right, and stuff, and the pattern isn't going too good, or I need to redo the clasp and stuff like that. And so I've been slowly repairing them. And some of them I've been taking off the bad beads and replacing them with check beads and stuff. I had to join up with a jewelry class over a year ago to learn how to fix jewelry because I kept getting lots of jewelry that was broken, but I didn't know how to fix it. So I joined this jewelry class to learn how to fix, and now they've got me making jewelry, and now I'm need, chin deep in beads, colored beads. So I'm making jewelry and stuff. And it's been a joy. I've been buying more jewelry making stuff than I anticipated. So I got myself into another hobby. So anyway, it's kind of cool because I'm repurposing them, retaking the old stuff and mingling it with the new stuff and coming out with new masterpieces. I'm hoping that somebody will start buying some of this, but a lot of I've been sticking them up in my Etsy store. What I've been making and stuff. So if anybody wants any of it, go to my Etsy store. Make me an offer. It can go. It doesn't matter. So anyway, learning new stuff. So I'm also going to be learning how to do wire wrapping jewelry. So that's been interesting me. I've been interested in that for a while. I always think it was kind of cool. I used to, with a friend, used to work with the circus, and he would come in with some wire and just create like bicycles and all kinds of stuff and just wire wrap it into these shapes. And I'm just like in awe. I'm like, how the heck? And I thought it was so neat how he would do that stuff. And so, anyway, I'm going to try to learn. I don't know about making bicycle shapes or anything like that, but I'm just going to try to see if I can make swirlies or something. I don't know. Anyway, we're just going to give it a go. Okay. Next item I sold is this Lane Bryant. I've had it up for over a year, and I had it up for over a year, and so I took a best offer of $5, and they paid quickly. I'm happy it's gone. Bye bye. Nice shirt, nice shirt. I love polka dots. Polka dots are so cool. Okay, next thing I should is this Shannon Anthony shirt. Um, I listed it in January 15th, and it sold today. And they made me an offer for $10, so I took that. It's a little vintage shirt. Um, how I can tell it's a vintage shirt is when you see that little paper tag, kind of paperish material. That tells me it's vintage. I don't know if it's 80s or earlier. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, I'm just glad that it sold. Okay, this item, Lico. Um, this is a one I had listed back in 2018, did not sell. I had it up as new with tags. Um, and it's a J.C. Penney brand. But this time, I decided to retake pictures and I put it as pre-owned and listed and showed the tags. And they bought it. They made an offer for 10 and I took that. So I'm happy that it's gone. Bye bye. I had two of these. So one sold a few months back ago and now this one. So that's really good. So but that's gone into a happy place. Okay, this main strain, I've had this up in my store since June, and it's taken a long time to sell. I sent out an offer for $8.49 and they took it, so bye bye. So long. I do pretty good with bathing suits. They sell pretty quickly. Now, if I can only find a whole herd more, that would be nice. I live here in California. Everybody has pools. We live by the beach, so swimsuits are, they're around. But just trying to find a good one where the butt isn't all peely, whatever the heck you say that, all yucky. Um, or all stretched out or anything like that. Sometimes a little hard to find, but when I find them, I list them up. So so I'm happy with this little sale. Okay, this one, this jacket sold today. I got it at Goodwill for $1. Casper always does good for me, and I usually find it every time I go to Goodwill on a regular basis. So it's good to see this. This is just a nice one here, and there's the tag, and it's a good size. Usually I find them in 2s, 4s, and 6. So to find an extra large or 18 or and bigger size, it's really nice. I used my Miss Manny mannequin with this. There, I don't usually like using her too much because it's kind of a challenge to get this clothes on and get it off and do it quickly. But I figure, okay, we'll try and make the jacket nice and see how well that does there. So okay, so we're happy that one sold. Okay, this wooden necklace sold. There I think I only paid like 15 cents or so. It was part of a wooden beaded necklace I bought at an estate sale, and I'm never gonna buy wooden necklaces again. They just take too long to sell. Or now this I believe is a relist because I had it up in 2019, and it's so it finally sold. So I think they made an offer of $10. So no, it was $7.50. I took it. It's like get it out of here, get it out of here. And so I'm glad. It's like wooden, kind of like plastic shell or something like that. Shell. I can't tell if it's all wood, real shell or not, or some of it's wood, some of it's shell, or I don't know. Anyway, it's a nice piece. So I hope they enjoy it. Okay, my first sale in Poshmark this year. Yay! Okay. Um, Now Poshmark, I took 2019 off from not selling on there because 2018 was I had the difficulty again and then forgetting to take the stuff off of eBay and stuff. So all right, and but yeah, I'm happy with this sale. Um and there so um and it's a small. I figure it would take forever to sell on eBay because usually small and high-low Haiti is slow movers. So I was not expecting it to sell within the week. Um, Here on Posh at all. I wasn't expecting anything. I mean, before in the past, I would sell 4 items a month on Posh. It's definitely slow. So anyway, I'm just glad that it's sold, and I got it packed up, ready for the gal, and I put a little thank you note in there for her. And so I will continue on with this. So this kind of just excited me. Now the final value fee is $2.95. So I made $7.05 off of this and maybe it's shipping, but since I'm, I guess, newly back on Posh, they got it probably a shipping cost of $3.99. So they got a deal because normally I think it's $7.11 up to £5, I think. Is what it is. So anyway, I'm really surprised about Posh. Because when I was doing it, all you can do is sell clothing and jewelry and shoes. But now you can sell hard goods on there, like vintage hard goods, cookbooks. I was really surprised. So I did stick up a cookbook, and I've got some likers on that. And so, you know, um, really, really interesting here. So they got hard goods. So I may start sticking up some hard goods stuff. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do. I got some little figurines that I did a haul video of recently. So I'm gonna probably throw them up there too and see what they do, if anything. I'm not expecting a lot here because I know there's a lot of competition. I know a lot of eBay sellers are cross posting over here, and so I don't know. I have to admit that I, got all these in the past week or so. I've got tons loads of followers. I'm at 1,400. Where they all come from, I don't know. But I'm trying a different strategy. I'm also going, there's an area where you can follow people, and you can follow people from your area or certain brands and stuff. Um, I picked the ambassadors. I'm gonna try to follow as many ambassadors as I can. And I think that's what's giving me all these followers or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm enjoying people following me. I'm getting people sharing my stuff. I'm trying to share their stuff. I am not doing the sharing 3 times a day. I'll be lucky if I can do it 1 time a day. 1 time a day with my own stuff, and then I'll pick, when I'm sitting there watching a YouTube video or show on TV, I'll sit there and just follow a bunch of people and share some of their stuff there and stuff, and see what happens. I don't know. This is all what happens. See what's going to happen, and if things sell, great. Things don't sell, that's okay. I'm not losing any money. I can sleep over it. And I just cross post it over. It doesn't take me long, and there and stuff. And so, anyway, that is it on me. The pooches, or should I say, my mongrels, are surrounding me right now with their forks and knives. Right, they want to eat, and so I gotta go. I gotta go feed them. Anyway, talk to you later. Happy listings, happy sales. And if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. You know, I'm just doing this for fun, and just if I'm able to help somebody out or give anybody motivation or whatever, great. Then my job is done. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.